You think humans only have one species? 50,000 years ago, on Earth, species of humans Neanderthals hunted simultaneously. The Denisovans occupy the Asian plateau. Is hiding deep in a South African cave. We did not evolve alone. We are the last survivors. What's more shocking, these people are not apes. They are real human beings, can make tools. They bury people, will take care of the wounded. But now they're all gone. It's just us. Have you ever considered why did we survive? It's not because we have the biggest brains were larger than ours. It's not because we're the strongest. They can take us down with their bare hands. Why? The answer may be unexpected. Every time someone comes out of Africa, other human species began to decline massively. The fossil record shows this timeline fits surprisingly. We are the last human species on Earth because we just won the competition. Let me start with the weirdest South Africa's Nahal brain volume is only 450 to 550 milliliters. What concept? One orange. But it's these little brains. It's something that shocked everyone. They will bury the dead. In 2013, explorers went to the deepest part of the Ascension Cave. How hard is that cave to get into? You have to climb into a 12-meter vertical crack through a 30 centimeters wide passage on your side. Is out of sight, and the Nahal enemy, without any light source, drag in the dead companion sentence by sentence. Even more shocking is that about 250,000 are just emerging on the same land in South Africa. The two human species may have coexisted for ancestors hunted on the plains, lives in caves a few kilometers away. Who are only 1.5 distribution tall. Human population began to grow. Are getting bigger. There are fewer and fewer traces until it disappears completely. Where did they go? Nobody knows. Only the 15 sea bones of my brother. And then we have the Neanderthals. That's the real story. Because they are so much like us, can make stone tools with fire. A sentence discovered in France 50,000 years ago fractured his right leg and left arm disability. I almost lost all my teeth. What does that mean? Explain. He had a companion who took care of him for several years. They have compassion, have social responsibility, and their brains are bigger than ours. Neanderthal average 1,500 milliliters. Only have 1,400 ml. Stronger than us. We have 1.5 the density of our bones, more muscle mass. If you go head to head, you will be directly subdued. They have FOXP2 in their genes. This means they are likely to be able to speak. They have lived in Europe and Western Asia for over 300,000 years to hunt mammoths. But 70,000 years ago, changed. Homo sapiens emerged from Africa. Gene display. About 50,000 years ago, Homo sapiens and Neanderthals interbred. All modern humans outside of Africa, 1% to 4% Neanderthal DNA. But it's only been 20,000 years. By 40,000 years Neanderthals began to disappear. Archaeological sites that display skyrocketed. Neanderthal camps plummeted. The pressure of resource competition. Our population is growing faster. Better social organization by 30,000 years ago. The last Neanderthal hiding in a cave in southern Spain will disappear completely in a few thousand years. No evidence of massacre. Only the faults of the site age. It's like they're being squeezed out of the room. It can't even fit only the crack of the door. In the genes Neanderthal DNA affects your immune system, your skin color, your perception of pain. But they're gone. Brains are bigger than us, stronger than us. Species that have lived in Europe for over 20,000 years are more lonely. We've never seen a complete skeleton of this species. Only one finger bone, 3 teeth, a mandible. But the genes show all over Asia. They lived on the Zizang Plateau. The 1PASS gene has red blood cells in a transporting oxygen environment. Today, Zizang people can live at an altitude of 4 kilometers. The ancestors came from the Denisovans. How to get the hybrid? The discovery of bone fragments in 2018 DNA indicates that this is a 13-year-old girl. The mother was a Neanderthal. The father was a Denisovan. This proves that different humans will meet a family. But where did that girl go? What about his descendants? Nobody knows because of Denisovans and Neanderthals, extinct. People of Southeast Asia contains and Oceania, 5% Denisovan DNA. But what about the Denisovans themselves? Disappeared like all other humans from the fossil record, leaves only a shadow in the genes. But there are far more than these three humans Flores who have disappeared. Indonesia. There is a group of hobbits who are only 1 meter tall. They're doing things like dodging giant komodolans. Lived on an island for hundreds of thousands until Homo sapiens landed 50,000 years ago. Luzonians on the Philippine island curved like an ape. They make stone tools. They were 67,000 years ago. Evaporated from the fossil record. There are even more mysterious step flippers DNA from ancient humans whose names we don't even know. They split up with us 700,000 years ago, but at some point mixed with Homo sapiens. We didn't even find a single bone, only that their genes are still alive hundreds today. Of millions We're not the biggest brains. Neanderthals were bigger than us. We're not the strongest. They can subdue us with their bare hands. We're not the most adaptable. The Denisovans are alive and well in the highlands for hundreds of thousands of years, but we are the best at working together, best at organizing, best at seizing resources. 50 people with long hair can defeat any single Neanderthal, and we lived. They don't. There is only one human species left on Earth. You're not going to meet another talking Never human. Hear another human language. No one remembers the inverse of Nahal's enemy. No one knows about the Neanderthal campfire. What story did he tell? No one has heard. What songs did the Denisovans sing on the snowy mountain? How did the Flores end up in the dark cave? This is loneliness. We are at the top of the evolutionary tree. But we are the only branch. All the other branches withered. Genes don't lie. That 1 to 4% of your Neanderthal DNA, that 5% Denisovan DNA, and the ghost gene in West Africa. It's proof that they existed. There used to be so many kinds of people in this world, just standing on an empty planet. I couldn't find a single talking human being. This is the loneliness that evolution has left us.